Today, I'm going to put my skills to the test as I use recommended teams in Go Battle League. The question is, can I win any battles with the teams that Niantic builds for me? This can be done by simply deleting all of your pre-built teams. Once you go into Go Battle League, you'll be presented with a recommended battle party. Game 1. An underleveled single-moved Dunsparce, my Great League Obstagoon, and a single-moved Gastrodon. Diving into the battle, we have Dunsparce on the lead versus Trevenant. Now, what moveset does our Dunsparce have? I don't know, but it looks like it has Bite. Very advantageous for us. They decide to swap in Walrein, so we're going to go ahead and bring in that Obstagoon, looking to go for the Night Slash right away. Do as much neutral damage as we can, and fish for that potential attack boost. And we get the boost. This is exactly what we need in order to potentially win this game. So we're going to go ahead and shield that first charge move. It is just going to be an Icicle Spear. They decide to throw another one, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go through. I don't know what that final Pokemon is going to be, but we want to save that shield. We farm down, and the next Pokemon coming in is going to be Altaria, and this is why I have Hyper Beam. No one expects it. We are boosted on this Obstagoon. Will it land? Of course it will. Boom! One-shots the Altaria. In comes the Trevenant. We swap back in our underleveled single-moved Dunsparce to close this game out. Didn't even need to use the Gastrodon. What a fun game 1 right here. Thank you, Niantic, for putting a win on the board as we can safely no-shield all of these charge moves right here as we fast move down to win this game. Game 2. An underleveled single-moved Lunatone, my Great League Ampharos, and my Great League Drifblim. 2 out of 3 Pokemon I have ready to go, which is looking very good. Diving into the battle, we have Lunatone on the lead versus Poliwrath. Okay, something that we could potentially handle, and it looks like we have Confusion as the fast move as well, which is looking very good for us. Now, we need to be concerned about the scald damage. It can do super effective here, as Poliwrath does throw it. We're going to go ahead and load up on a little bit more energy and look to go for the Rock Slide. Granted, I might have been able to get away with going for another fast move right there, but I didn't want to risk it, as now I do get, oh man, I think I could have gotten away with that extra Confusion, but we're going to go ahead and let this go through, as I don't know what those Pokemon in the back are going to be, but Ampharos and Drifblim are going to take it from here. Ampharos isn't able to farm down in time, as they do get to an Ice Punch. That was a bit quick for Scald, so we can survive. And now we will see a Quillfish come in, the Hisuian Quillfish. We're going to go ahead and go for Thunder Punches. Now, my first thought is maybe they have a flyer in the back, so something like Drifblim or even the Ampharos right here could be a potential win condition. I'm going to go ahead and shield this charge move and then look to get another shield if I can with this next Thunder Punch. I don't think I'll be able to farm down in time, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it, and then I'll be swapping out right away into Drifblim, and this might have been a mistake, as I'm not going to be able to get to the Ice Beam, or Icy Wind I should say, in time, as the Quillfish now will be able to land an Ice Beam. Unfortunately, that does an incredible amount of super effective damage, and I am now forced to throw this Icy Wind. This is not looking good for us. Down goes the Quillfish. In comes a Charizard, so we have a chance. All we need to do is get to the Thunder Punch, and we get to it on a CMP tie. Unfortunately, we will be going down, but that is still going to be a good game, very well played. Moving into the next battle, we have Stoutland, Seaking, and Abomasnow. All 3 are powered up and double moved, which is why you see the R with the circle, Great League GBL. That means it is ready to go. So this is by far the best party we've had yet. Moving into the first battle, we have Stoutland on the lead versus Venusaur. Let's see what moveset my Stoutland does have. It looks to be Lick with Wild Charge and Crunch. So what we're going to look to do here is soft lose this lead. I know there's most likely a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, and maybe even heck a Sableye or a Pelipper. So what I'm looking to do is go for a Crunch right here to try to get myself shield advantage. And then I will be coming in with Abomasnow and farming down. So they take down our Stoutland. That is okay. We're going to come in with Abomasnow now. Load up on energy, and in comes a Bastiodon, so we're going to bring in the Seaking. Never have I thought I would see a matchup like this of a Goldfish versus an ancient dinosaur, but here we have it. We're going to go ahead and go for that Drill Run, and it does a ton of super effective damage. We are now going to be forced to shield. Now, I don't know what their third Pokemon is just yet, but I can't help but wonder if it is going to be a Galarian Stunfisk or a Registeel, so I'm going to have to be very careful with the energy management here on my Seaking. I'm going to go ahead and throw the next drill run. They decide to let it go, which means they're probably going to save shields in the back for what might be a Galarian Stunfisk or Registeel. So I'm going to go ahead and shield the Frenzy Plant. I'm going to look to farm down if I can. And we get the farm down. What is that final Pokemon? It is Galarian Stunfisk. So battlers, buckle up. It's 2 shields to none. Let's see if we can pull this off. We get a shield, swap right away into Abomasnow, and now we're going to go for the Energy Ball. Both charge moves do neutral damage right here, but what I'm hoping for is that debuff, and we get the defense drop, which is perfect. This is now going to allow us to force a shield with Weather Ball as we can survive this incoming Rock Slide. Can we get to it in time? Yes, we do. Will we get the final shield, though, from the Galarian Stunfisk? That is going to be the question. We do get it, and they did CMP tie with us, which means they are out of energy. So now it is going to be Seaking versus Galarian Stunfisk. Can we win the race? Yes, we get to it in time. This team able to take down Venusaur, Bastiodon, and Galarian Stunfisk. Good game. Moving into the next battle, we have my Azumarill, a Cranidos, and my Steelix. While Azumarill and Steelix are fully powered up, double moved, ready to go, Cranidos is dramatically underleveled. I don't even know why it was recommended to me. It's below 1400 combat power. That is ridiculous, but let's see if we can make it work. Moving into the battle, let's see if we can make it happen. Azumarill on the lead versus a Shadow Victory Bell. All right, well, we're going to bring in Cranidos right here, and they immediately swap out into Defense Form Deoxys. So Cranidos goes down instantly as expected. But now I have an opportunity. We have to dance the fine line of energy here with Azumarill, because I'm predicting that is going to be a Bastiodon in the back or a Galarian Stunfisk. I decided to throw up a shield right there early, thinking it was going to be a Thunderbolt, but they have now shown me they don't have Thunderbolt. It is just going to be Rock Slides and Psycho Boost, so I can now let these charge moves go through. Another great thing to note with my Steelix is that I do have access to Psychic Fangs, which is going to come in clutch versus the Shadow Victory Bell. We go for the Play Rough right here, and we're going to look to continue to load up on energy. I need to make sure I keep myself healthy, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go through. But we can't stay in too long, as I'm going to go ahead and swap into Steelix now, looking to farm down. The Defense Form Deoxys here is going to throw one final charge move, which is fine. We're going to be resisting it all. Psycho Boost doesn't do too much. And now let's see if the Galarian Stunfisk or Bastiodon is going to be coming in. No, it's going to be the Shadow Victory Bell. This now allows us to throw the Psychic Fangs, which does do super effective damage, gets a shield as well, and we're going to be able to get to another one in time. This is going to be an incredibly close battle, because remember, there might just be a Bastiodon in the back. They do decide to double shield at the last second. They swap out. This was very unexpected, but an opening for my win condition. Battlers, I should have lost that. Had the Victory Bell fully farmed me down, it would have been game over. But thankfully, Azumarill can come in and farm down. I'm going to go ahead and shield the charge move and risk the CMP tie versus the Shadow Victory Bell in order to get off the Ice Beam. Can we pull it off? Yes, we can. Now, I should have lost that game on paper, right? But we were able to pull it off. Moving in the next battle, we have Bisharp, Magnezone, and Greninja, a team that is fully weak to fighting fast moves like Counter. I hope I don't face a Medicham. All right, getting into the battle, we have Bisharp on the lead versus Jellicent, a very positive lead for us right here, as we do have Snarl and Dark Pulse. So what we're going to look to do is go ahead and go for the Dark Pulse right away. This does an incredible amount of super effective damage, and if they decide to let it go through, we're booming. Boom! But they survive. And one thing I noticed, if you look in the top right hand corner, I have 2% phone battery thanks to Go Battle Day. So now I'm going to go ahead and reach down for my charger and make sure I can put my phone on charge. I'm not too worried about getting hit with another Bumblebeam. And there we go. We are charged. And let's see if we can pull this game off. No, there is a Medicham in the back, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. There is nothing I can do against this Medicham as long as they shield, and we are going to go ahead and go down. But that's what happens when you go with recommended teams. Moving into our final team, the spiciest one yet. We have a single-moved Lapras, Kricketune, and Mr. Mime. Can we pull it off? Diving into the battle. Lapras on the lead versus Shadow Swampert. I'm guessing it's going to be Pidgeot and Noctowl in the back, so we're going to swap into Mr. Mime to draw out one of them and hope Lapras can completely carry this game for us. But they decide to stay in, and Mr. Mime is about to get clapped here with a Hydro Cannon as I decide to let it go through. They do, in fact, swap in the Noctowl, so it is confirmed my suspicion that this is going to be a Swampert, Pidgeot, and Noctowl team. So I am going to go ahead and give up a shield here on the first charge move. It is going to be the Shadow Ball, and Lapras does have Ice Beam, which is perfect for this team, but unfortunately I am not double moved here. I would have loved to have Surf as well. Ice Beam does land, boom, taking out the Noctowl, and let's see what decides to come in. No, it's going to be a Medicham. This is not looking good. I'm going to have to swap into Kricketune to see what it can do, and I think that Struggle Bug, I don't know what that fast move is, but we're going to try to make it happen. Psychic does land, and we are doing a decent amount of neutral damage. They decide to swap in a Swampert, and you know what? With this final spicy team, a win is not possible, but my goodness, I'm going to take down a Shadow Swampert with a Kricketune. You have seen it here first as we do land the Aerial Ace. Boom! Down goes the Swampert. And that is a moral victory for me, as we are going to be losing that one with the spiciest team of this video. We're going to try for the last second Ice Beam, but they do have 2 shields remaining. So unfortunately, we are going to be losing this one. But that is still a good game, very well played. And ultimately, a very fun day and very fun set of battles with recommended teams in Pokemon Go Battle League.